book of Daniel. Now, in the book of Daniel, it really touches on the captivity of Judah, right here. The captivity of our people, Judah. And this period of time, only too much, probably some other house of Israel snuck in there, but it really says that Judah is the tribe that was in this captivity here. It really makes a distinction on which tribe was set up in this rulership from King Nebuchadnezzar and amongst the people, the children of Judah. Now I'm gonna read this from verse 1. I'm gonna read a little quick on this one, so just bear with me. In the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, unto Jerusalem, and besieged it. So right then and there, King Jehoiakim, which was the king of Judah at that time, the land was besieged at Jerusalem, and we was taken under captivity right then and here. And it says right here, the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, came to Jerusalem and besieged it. And came to our land and besieged it. Now, verse 1. In the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judea, the king of our people at that time, which is like a president, because we all know that president is a hidden term for king, came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, unto Jerusalem, and besieged it. And the Lord gave Jehoiakim, the king of Jerusalem, into his hand. Now, our Creator and the Lord gave, probably because of our disobedience. But hey, this story was already written. And the Lord gave Jehoiakim, king of Judea, into his hand, with the parts of the vessels of the house of God, which he carried into the land of Shinar, into the house of his God. And he brought the vessels unto the treasure house of his God. Now he got all our vessels from our God into his God's house. And these are the vessels of the house of God. He carried it to his land. We done put it in his house. And the king spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of his eunuchs. And we all know a eunuch is a brother who's abstained from sex, who doesn't have sex, is a eunuch. And the king spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of his eunuchs, that he should bring certain of the children of Israel. A distinction right here. Because we all know that the children of Israel is all us. The house of Israel and the house of Judah makes the children of Israel. So right here it says that he should bring that he should bring certain of the children of Israel and the king's seed. And of the king's seed and of the princes. So this is Nebuchadnezzar after he besieged Jerusalem and took it in his rulership. And verse 3. And the king spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of the eunuchs, and that he should bring certain of the children of Israel and of the king's seed, which of the holy seed, and of the princes, children in whom was no blemish, but well favored, and skillful in all wisdom, and cunning, and all knowledge, and understanding science, and such as had ability in them to stand in the king's palace, and whom they might teach, and whom they might teach the learning of the tongue of the Chaldeans. Now this sounds like the house of Judah right here. And the king appointed them a daily provision of the king's meat, and of the wine which he drank, so nourishing them 3 years, that at the end thereof they might stand before the king. Now among these were of the children of Judah. See right here. Now the children of Judah, which is the house of Judah right here. Now these are the children that he picked out. The devout, the children in whom had no blemish, the well-favored children. Verse 6. Now among these were the children of Judah, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, unto whom the princes of the eunuchs gave names, for he gave unto Daniel, the name of Belteshazzar, and to Hananiah, Shadrach, and to Mishael of Meshach, and to Ariah of Abednego. But Daniel proposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Now you can see here that it's very important to know that Daniel was of the house of Judah. And also Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was also from the house of Judah. And it just shows you again the lineage of the holy seed is going on through here.